You know how I get about soft corals. I love them. In this week's episode, we pick up a pretty unique piece from my local fish store. What's going on, reefers? My name's Blaine. This is the King Tide Corals channel. If you guys are stopping in this week, I want to say thank you so much for coming by to check out the channel and the video. With that being said, if you guys have subscribed already to those 300 people, thank you so much and welcome to my reefing journey. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. I have a goal in mind to make it to 500 subscribers by Thanksgiving. I think having goals is a great way to push yourself in all kinds of things in life. So with that being said, guys, if you guys enjoy what I have to say, you like my videos, subscribe to the channel and join my reefing journey. In this week's episode, we're gonna be picking up a really cool and unique piece of soft coral that's been passed around in the Pacific Northwest up here for about 30 years. And it's a really unique soft coral that I'm really excited to show you guys. So stay tuned and let's go ahead and head to my local fish store. Alright guys, we're back in the car. We're all set at Reef Aquariums. I want to give a big shout out to that local fish store. It's one of my favorite here in the greater Seattle area. They always do me right and they've given me some really amazing stuff that are actually in the Lagoon tank now that you guys always see. So big shout out to them. I'm going to link them down in my description below. And if you guys are ever in the Pacific Northwest area, you guys gotta come check out this store. It's a really great store and some awesome people run it and own it. So big shout out to them. And for today, I ended up picking up a really cool piece of soft coral that's been in their run inside the shops for about 30 years or so. It's a pulsing Xenia, but it's got a big tall stalk. You can see the stalk there, and it's just a giant ball of pulsing Xenia on the top. It's really cool. I'm a huge fan of soft corals, as you guys know, and I'm really excited to get it home and get it in the lagoon. So let's go ahead, get home, and get this piece in. All right, reefers, we got the pulsing Xenia back here. We got our dip ready to rock and roll. Let's go ahead, get it into the bowl, get it dipped, and then get it into the lagoon. Let's check it out.
"15 minutes later.
All right, guys, I just want to give you a better idea of how truly cool this soft coral is. It's a Xenia that's just unlike anything I've seen before. I've never seen one with a stalk like this. If you guys have, please comment down below and let me know. I'm interested to know. I'm really interested to try and figure out where it originated from. The store owner, when I was talking to him, he didn't actually know where it originated from because this was 30 odd years ago that they got the strain. But it's a really cool piece and I'm excited to get it in the tank. You can see it's already pulsing away even though it's sitting in the coral dip. And we're gonna go ahead and rinse it off with some tank water and then we're gonna get it in the tank. Alright guys, we got the Xenia stalk into the tank and all set. I think it's going to be a great addition to this front left of the tank. It's going to add some good movement as well as some really unique soft coral addition as well. There's some fun softies up here and I think this is just going to add some really cool fun to this. I've never had Xenia, but this growth pattern and style I just think allows me to have Xenia because of how unique and slow of a grower it really is, and it kind of just sits as like a giant pom-pom, as you can see. But I'm gonna give it some time to open up and get acclimated to the tank, and then we'll show you guys how it's looking here soon.
The next day.
You guys know me and you know my tanks. I love soft corals and I think they provide really great movement and great natural color. Now, pulsing Xenia is one of those corals that brings people into the reef keeping hobby in the first place. Its movement is really fantastic. I've never actually kept it, but I've always wanted to. When I saw this coral, I had to grab it because I knew it was different. And after doing some research and getting messages from friends on Instagram and Facebook, shout out to Remy from Bahama Llama Coral, thanks for the message, but on marinefarmers.com, they have a strain called the Bali Pom-Pom Xenia, and I think it's very, very similar to what I have in my tank. I'm really excited to have it, and I'm really excited I was able to share it with all of you guys. With that in mind, let's go ahead and do a little montage of my new pulsing Xenia. All right, reefers, that's it for this week's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. I'm really excited about this new soft coral added to the lagoon. It's a unique piece for my collection, and I was excited I was able to share it with all of you guys. If you guys have stayed till the end of the video, I'm excited to share with you all that a new tank build is gonna be happening soon. That's right, another tank is gonna be coming up, so be sure to subscribe to the channel so you guys can stay tuned for all the updates on that. With that being said, guys, we'll see you guys next week.